Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive. Today we're going to be talking about uh, something that's been on a lot of people's minds lately, especially in Jamaica, and that's solar energy.
Yes, absolutely. It's a hot topic.
Yeah, and for good reason, right? I mean, think about it. We just saw what happened with Hurricane Beryl.
Mhm.
Massive power outages across the island. Some folks were without power for like over a month.
Over a month, that's right. It was a really tough situation for a lot of people. Businesses shut down, people couldn't work, food was spoiling, and it really highlighted just how vulnerable Jamaica's power grid is, especially during hurricane season.
Yeah, and the go-to solution for a lot of people is generators. But they're not exactly ideal, are they? I mean, they're noisy, they need constant refueling, and they can even be dangerous.
That's right. There were actually 3 reported cases of carbon monoxide poisoning during Beryl from people using generators improperly, so it's a serious safety concern.
Right. Definitely a serious issue. So it seems like there's a real need for a safer, more reliable alternative. And that's where solar energy comes in, right?
Exactly. Solar is becoming increasingly popular in Jamaica, and it's not just about having a backup power source anymore. People are realizing that solar can actually make them completely energy independent.
Energy independent. So you're saying, like, no more JPS bills.
Well, it depends on the system you get. But
Yeah.
yes, with a complete solar setup, you can potentially generate all the electricity you need right from your own roof.
Wow. So, like, even during a hurricane, I could be at home watching TV, lights on, new problem.
That's the idea. There are different levels of solar systems you can get. A stage 1 system, for example, will typically power your essential appliances and lights.
Essentials. So like fridge, maybe a fan to keep cool.
Exactly. Enough to get you through an outage comfortably.
And then there are these complete systems you mentioned.
Yes, complete systems are for folks who want to power their entire house, including things like air conditioning, maybe even an electric stove.
So basically like off the grid completely.
Pretty much, yes.
That's pretty impressive. But I bet these systems are like super expensive, right?
That's a common misconception. The cost of solar has actually come down significantly in recent years. There are companies like Kizuka Solar who are making solar more accessible to Jamaicans.
Kizuka Solar. Okay.
Yeah, they offer a basic system called the K2000. It starts at under $160,000, which is actually less than a lot of generators.
Wow. So it might actually be cheaper to go solar than to rely on a generator.
In the long run, definitely. Plus, you're not paying for fuel anymore.
Right. And no more worrying about those JPS bills going up.
Exactly.
So it's good for the wallet and good for the environment.
Absolutely. Solar energy is clean and renewable, so you're helping to reduce Jamaica's reliance on fossil fuels.
All right, so say someone's listening to this and thinking, okay, solar sounds pretty good. What would you say is like the first step they should take?
Well, first, you need to think about your energy needs. Do you just want backup power for emergencies, or do you want to go completely off grid? Once you have a sense of that, then you can start contacting solar installers like Kazuka Solar.
Right, so they can kind of like assess your home and stuff.
Exactly. They'll come out, look at your roof, see how much sunlight you get, and they can recommend the right system size for your needs.
That makes sense. So Hurricane Beryl might have been a bit of a wake-up call for a lot of folks, but it sounds like solar energy could be a real solution, a chance to create a more resilient and sustainable future for Jamaica.
Absolutely. And it's not just about Jamaica. This is a global trend. As we face more extreme weather events and rising energy costs, solar is going to become more and more important.
It's a smart investment, that's for sure. Well, this has been super informative. I've learned a lot, and hopefully our listeners have too. So for everyone out there, do your research, explore your options. Maybe solar is the right choice for you. And hey, maybe even next hurricane season, you'll be the one chilling at home, lights on, thanks to the power of the sun. Thanks for tuning in to this deep dive, and we'll catch you next time.